and let's swing wide the doors. Swing wide the doors, the time is right. Swing wide the doors to let in the light. Bring in the dawn for humankind. Swing wide the doors on this heart of mine. I'm not holding it in anymore. I'm gonna shout it out loud. I understand now what I'm here for and what this life is about. It's about love, it's about laughter, it's about comfort and smiles. It's about love, it's about kindness, it's about hearts open wide. It's about love, it's about passion, it's about taking a chance. It's about love, it's about service, it's about lending a hand. About lending a hand. Oh, swing wide the doors, the time is right. Swing wide the doors to let in the light. Bring in the dawn for humankind. Swing wide the doors on this heart of mine. There's a voice that I've heard for years. I've got to keep it inside. Well, now it's coming in loud and clear. I want a deeper light. It's about love, it's about laughter, it's about comfort and smiles. It's about love, it's about kindness, it's about hearts open wide. It's about love, it's about passion, it's about taking a chance. It's about love, it's about service, it's about lending a hand. About lending a hand. Oh, swing wide the doors, the time is right. Swing wide the doors to let in the light. Bring in the dawn for humankind. Swing wide the doors on this heart of mine. Swing wide the doors on this heart of mine.
Yeah. Thank you, Heather. That'll wake us all up. Good morning. My name is Donna Schaefer, and I am your trustee on duty today. On behalf of the Board of Trustees and our practitioners, I am privileged to welcome you to the Sonoran Desert for Spiritual Living. Whoever you are, and wherever you are on your spiritual path, you are truly welcome here. Here, you will be validated, supported, and encouraged to be all that you are meant to be. Our vision statement is love in action, every day and every way. We express this love by learning and living the principles of the science of mind. On the back of our programs, you will find our Declaration of Principles. Please join me now in reading them. I believe there is an infinite intelligence operating throughout the universe. I believe this intelligent power is only good. I believe this intelligence expresses as me. I believe through my conscious use of this power, I create my life as happy, healthy, and complete, and so it is. Okay, do we have any first-timers here today? Oh, would you please be willing to stand up? Tell us your name and where you're from.
My name's Ann, and we're from Oregon, and we just got a place in Louise Riley.
Wow.
Wonderful.
And I'm George, and I'm second.
Got it. Well, behind you there are some goodies on the back bar, so if you want to stay afterwards and get to know us a little bit better and enjoy some special treats, feel welcome. Okay. We would like to thank all of the people that made this Sunday celebration possible. And first of all of you who are sitting in these chairs. If you weren't here, it wouldn't be the same. And again, thank you to the ones who make sure everything is set up and in place for this gathering. Now, please direct your attention to the announcements that are in your bulletin. And if you are watching online, please visit cslaz.org for announcements and events calendars and a reminder to turn off your cell phones.
Okay, I would like to give the ministerial search update. We did get one candidate, and the team decided it wasn't a good fit for us. So we are continuing. We're doing multiple things. We're exploring more detail about an interim minister through the central office. And we're also trying to get more names of people who might be interested throughout our community. Now, we also, during the meeting, we decided to come up with a spiritual mind treatment that you can take home. That's what the yellow piece of paper is. And I want to thank our practitioners for doing that. It was at last minute to make sure it could get in the bulletin. But this is something we want you to take home. Please put it on your refrigerator. If you could read it daily, that would be wonderful. That adds power to our search and our thought process, and it will help us to bring the right person here. So that's where it is. Now, I would come up here and tell you every week, I would give a report, but nothing happens really on a weekly basis. So what we'll do is, as we hear something or something comes up, I'll come up and let the community know and what we're doing about it. Okay? So everyone grab their papers from the bulletin. We're going to do a group reading. If everyone's ready. I believe there is one divine intelligence operating throughout the universe. This intelligence is mine to use. I clear my mind of all worry, fear, or impatience. I am a part of the process that brings perfect results. I know that our minister is already seeking us as we are seeking him or her. And as I keep my consciousness and heart focused on this perfect union, I am a part of the process that brings perfect results. I know this is all in divine time as I open myself to all parts of this demonstration. I give thanks for our perfect minister who is on the way to us now. I release these words into the law of mind and does perfect work. And so it is. So thank you very much.
The God in me beholds the God in you. It is all for our greatest and highest good. The God in me beholds the God in you, and you and I are one. Namaste. The God in me beholds the God in you. It is all for our greatest and highest good. The God in me beholds the God in you, and you and I are one. Namaste. Namaste.
Good morning. My name is Louise, and I am your practitioner today. And the practitioners are the healing arm of the church. So what we do is we pray for you. So if you have a request, anything you would like to be prayed for, a person, yourself, anybody, your dog, doesn't matter. We do it all. Please put a card in there's a box over there and cards. Please fill one out and put it in there. And we'd be happy to pray for you. One other thing I wanted to mention is today is June 14th. Does anybody know what day it is? Yes. So I'm just going to read a little blurb. Flag Day is celebrated to commemorate the adoption of the official United States flag on June 14th, 1777. On this date, the Second Continental Congress passed a resolution stating that the national flag would feature 13 alternating red and white stripes and 13 white stars in a blue field. We've grown a lot since then. Flag Day is a day of recognition, meaning government services and businesses remain open, but it serves as a moment to honor our nation's symbol. All right, so if you just want to take a moment and get centered, and just know there is only one life, one infinite source, one power and presence operating throughout the universe. This divine mind is peace, harmony, and wholeness. And I recognize that spirit is the foundation of all things. I know that I am one with this infinite source, and that each person here today is one with this infinite source. The very life of God is my life and your life right now, flowing through each of us as wisdom, love, and light. Knowing this truth, I speak this word for our gathering here today. I declare that the service is filled with a perfect expression of divine mind. Every mind is open, receptive, and attuned to the highest spiritual truths. We are enveloped in a healing, uplifting energy that allows clarity, inspiration, and joy to be experienced by all. And we anchor this by saying, and so it is. So my talk today is Faith and Love Intertwine. It's actually a reading, and it's from this month's Science of Mind magazine. It's the spiritual guide dated June 9th. The first quote is from Dr. Martin Luther King. Faith is taking the first step even when you don't see the whole staircase. And the second quote is by Ernest Holmes from the Science of Mind text. They even give us the page number, 156. Those who have great faith, they have great power. So faith and love deeply intertwine because faith is a trust that love is always present, even when circumstances seem uncertain. In spiritual living, faith is not blind belief. Instead, it is the conscious recognition of Spirit's ever-present guidance and unfailing love. When we cultivate faith rooted in love, we shape our lives less from fear and more from trust in the wisdom and the goodness of the divine reality. Today, bringing loving awareness to places in your life where uncertainty. Today, bring loving awareness to places in your life where uncertainty or insecurity arise. Instead of resisting those feelings or trying to control the outcomes, invite love into the space of your attention. Feel Spirit's presence supporting you in every breath and reminding you that you are not alone. Love reassures our heart and steadies our mind. Through love, faith becomes something felt rather than through love, faith becomes something felt rather than merely thought, an experience of trust in the unfolding of life's divine purpose. As we choose love over fear, our spiritual awareness deepens, and our faith becomes a grounding force that infuses courage, clarity, and peace into our day. Love invites us to move forward with confidence, trusting that the infinite presence that upholds us guides every step, even if we do not fully understand it. In this sacred trust, faith becomes a dynamic expression of love in action. And I close with this affirmation: my faith is grounded in love. I trust divine guidance in every step of my life. So I light the service candle, knowing that, and we all know what this is, right? It's the light within us. It's the light that we take out into the world. And I hold the high watch for you during this service. Thank you.
This is an original song that I wrote for the month of June back in 2021. So it's called You Are Perfect. You are a gift to this ordinary earth. You are a star who doesn't know their worth, to let a light shine forth in the night, a sparkle in the dark. See it for you, even when you don't, when they knock you off your throne, or to dust you off, straighten your crown. You're a treasure they can't see. How you identify or dress could never make me love you less. You are perfect, remarkable. You're a child of love. My heart is so full, and I'm grateful, so grateful that you're in my life. could never make me love you less. 'Cause you are perfect, remarkable. You're a child of love, and my heart is so full. And I'm grateful, so grateful, that you're in my life. You are perfect in my eyes. You are perfect, yes, perfect in my eyes. Thank you. Namaste.
What a beautiful song. Wow. Aren't we lucky to have these two with us?
We're lucky to have you.
Yes, yes. You too, each one of you. So, I hated that cracks in your lives. Do you see that's the topic? I don't like it. After I went through about a half a ream of paper, typing and editing, I threw it out. So due to popular demand, here it is. The Wizard of Oz. The metaphysical meaning. Take two. Okay. Last year, I flew to Las Vegas, was met by my sister-in-law, and we went to see The Wizard of Oz. You know this, a lot of you. You're not. Well, it was wonderful. It was beyond my expectations. We got into the theater, sat down, and here comes the tornado, swirling all around us. It looked dusty, it felt dusty, and little leaves started falling, and one fell right in my lap. I forgot to bring it today, but it's a darling little leaf. And that started the story. The restored movie was in vibrant color. It was expanded and wrapped all around us, as far as we could see here on both sides, and it was beyond anything I'd ever seen before. So the tornado took Dorothy to Munchkinland at the very beginning. Excuse me, I'm kind of fragmented here. There's something about The Wizard of Oz that just resonates with us. As children, we all know the story. Maybe it's the songs, or just the flying monkeys. Maybe it's the fact that we've all had a day when we wished we could just click our heels and fly off to somewhere else. But I think there's a deeper reason for this story, and it keeps calling us, because The Wizard of Oz is more than a children's tale. It's a spiritual journey. Dorothy's story starts at her home in Kansas with a twister. Literally. Her whole life gets swept away. And haven't we all had a few tornado moments? Dorothy just wants to go home. By the end, she learns she had the power to return all along. Those magic shoes were on her feet. all along. How many times have we searched for peace, love, or happiness out there somewhere, only to discover it was within us the whole time? Spirit whispers, you are already home. Home is the presence of God within each one of us. Sometimes it just takes a flying house and a few munchkins to remind us. As she makes her way out of Munchkin Land on the yellow brick road, she meets the Scarecrow, the wisdom within. He thinks he doesn't have a brain, but who comes up with all the best ideas? The Scarecrow. He's like some of us who say, oh, I'm trembling at making decisions. I'm terrible. And while giving everyone else advice, the Scarecrow reminds us that divine intelligence lives right here. We have access to spiritual wisdom when we slow down and listen. Hold on. As Ernest Holmes said, the mind that God created cannot be impoverished. So next time you doubt yourself, remember, if the Scarecrow can figure it out, so can you. And then she meets the Tin Man, the heart of love. The Tin Man, poor guy, he thinks he has no heart. But he's the one crying all the time. He rusts himself solid because he can't stop cheering up. Sometimes we think we need more love, be more lovable, more worthy. But love isn't something earned. It's what we're made of. The Tin Man shows us that love with a capital L is the very essence of who we are. Our job is to simply let it flow, to oil the hinges of our hearts so they open more freely. Before they meet the Cowardly Lion, this little group enters an apple orchard where the trees are very cranky and they're not happy that someone has invaded their territory. They start throwing apples and they duck and they throw more and more. The apples start falling out of the sky in the theater. There he is. David and Christine went to see the wizard. And here are the apples that start falling out of the sky. And if you're lucky, you catch one. I wasn't lucky. Thank you, David. Let's see where I'm going to put this. Okay. Okay. Then our little group makes it safely out of the trees. Oh, the Cowardly Lion. He's a favorite. He thinks he has no courage. But he keeps showing up along the way, trembling, but present. He teaches us something profound, that courage is not the absence of fear. It's the courage. It's feeling the fear, moving forward anyway. We've heard that a lot. But we need to be reminded sometimes when we're quaking in our boots. Spirit doesn't ask us to be fearless. Spirit asks us to trust, to know we are never alone. Even if we're shaken in our paws, Spirit walks with us every step of our own yellow brick roads. Now, the wizard. the illusion falls away. The wizard himself, the great and powerful Oz, smoke, fire, special effects. And then the curtain is drawn back. He's just a man with a microphone. Oh no. Haven't we all chased after something thinking it would fix everything? Like they chased after the wizard? We seek success, approval, a big bank account, only to discover that it was never even real. The wizard reminds us that the power isn't out there somewhere. It's not in appearances. It's in here, in the presence of spirit within us. When the curtain falls away, we see the truth. We are whole, we are perfect, and we are complete. We are more than enough. And finally, Toto, the hero of our story. Even though Toto was the smallest character, he had the biggest job. He was the one with the inherent intuition to pull back the curtain and reveal the truth about the wizard. While Dorothy, the scarecrow, the Tin Man, and the cowardly lion were caught up in the drama, Toto trusted his instincts and acted. Sometimes the smallest voice or the tiniest terrier is the one who points us toward the truth. I wonder how the story would have gone without Toto. Our little group would be still out there searching, I think. The journey ends where it began, when each character realizes they had what they were searching for all along. The scarecrow had wisdom. The Tin Man had love. The lion had courage. And Dorothy was already home. The wizard, well, he got a much-needed dose of humility. He realized that he didn't need to put on airs. He didn't need to keep trying to be something he wasn't. He was perfect, just as God made him. Oh my. So maybe the next time life feels like a tornado, we can remember that we have wisdom, we have love, we have courage, and we are already home in the heart of spirit. And like Dorothy, when the journey is done, we can click our spiritual heels together and say with certainty, there's no place like home. There's no place like home. Because home is the presence of spirit within each one of us. And so it is. Thank you. That's the last time I do this. Oh, I'll do it in a year or so and we won't remember. That'll work.
Next month we won't remember.
Thank you for listening. And for you newcomers, I'm a practitioner, and we have our practitioner team. We have Kay Ewells. We have Jan Richardson, a retired minister, who help us fill in the gaps until our perfect new minister appears. Thanks.
Right. if you would like to stand, you're welcome to. But this is a kind of a meditative song. If you would like to stand, you're welcome. Like this. How could anyone ever tell you you were anything less than beautiful? How could anyone ever tell you you were less than whole? How could anyone fail to notice that your loving is a miracle? How deeply you're connected to my soul. How could anyone ever tell you you were anything less than beautiful? How could anyone ever tell you you were less than whole? How could anyone fail to notice that your loving is a miracle? How deeply you're connected to my soul. How could anyone ever tell you you were anything less than beautiful? How could anyone ever tell you you were less than whole? How could anyone fail to notice that your loving is a miracle? How deeply you're connected to my soul. How could anyone ever tell you you were anything less than beautiful? How could anyone ever tell you you were less than whole? How could anyone fail to notice that your loving is a miracle? How deeply you're connected to my soul.
It's time for our offering. Oh, all you generous souls, you. So thank you in advance for your generosity and your love and for your support. So join me now in our offering affirmation. There, no, start it for me. It goes forth to heal, prosper, and bless all that it touches. It is evidence of my conviction that God is the source and substance of my supply. I share generously of my good, knowing that it returns to me multiplied abundantly, and so it is. time for our benediction, so take a breath. And know there is one God, one divine presence that lives in each one of us. We go forth this week knowing that, and also knowing and trusting that our minister is on his or her way. I'm so grateful for each one of you, for this beautiful center of ours, for our divinely guided ownership of this beautiful center. So I know as we go forth this week, we go in love, in joy, in gratitude, as we count our blessings each day. So thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit, for living in each one of us. And so it is.
Circle up.
Yes, circle up, everybody. We do a closing song.
So let there be peace. I am a stand for peace. Let there be love. I am a stand for love. Let there be joy. I am a stand for joy. We are living a new world now. So let there be peace. I am a stand for peace. Let there be love. I am a stand for love. Let there be joy. I am a stand for joy. We are living a new world now. We are living a new world now. Looking through the eyelash of a wolf like a window into their heart. Use the fear within thyself and transform it into love. Ooh, little child, don't you wanna have a bigger world? Ooh, little child, it's a great big place. Every person has a lesson if you only stop and look now. Through the eyelash of the wolf, through the eyelash of the wolf, through the eyelash of the wolf, through the eyelash of the wolf. Take a breath of the forest trees and always keep it in your heart. You got a lot more strength than you know. You keep it in, but you gotta let it out. Ooh, little child, got the call of the wild in you. Ooh, little child is a great big heart, and there's room for everyone if you only let him in now. Through the eyelash of the wolf, through the eyelash of the wolf, Cuando tengo miedo, cuando tengo pie, cuando muere el cuerpo. I could run on, tearing out into the city. I could travel away, across the oceans or over the mountains, seeking my destiny, who I am to be. Get lost in the billions and billions of people in this world, pulling and pushing me. But then I think of the way you look when you wake in the morning and stumble to the fridge. How your gravity is stronger than the energy of anything out there could discover in the world. And I smile and I think, I love you more than all the fish and chips in England. I love you more than the world's biggest ball of twine. I love you more than dear Argelly Square. Your life is bigger than my own. I love you more. Well, it's 2 a.m. and there's still dirty dishes and the clutter in the laundry room. And then I think of all the noise when I slam the washer door, or I bang the silverware drawer shut. I could play with the dark, but then she'd start to bark and start to bump into furniture. When she runs, I could sing, I could play my guitar. But you know, I don't have no mute button. But then I remember how you haven't had your meds in a week and need to sleep. How you only play with echoes on. I think of all the little things that you do to keep our little world afloat. When I'm out running crazy and I think about how much you care. I think about how much you care. I love you more than all my urges and impulses and big ideas. Yes, more than any of those videos that make me laugh so late at night. Yeah, I love you more than all the unfolded clothes on my office floor. Your life is bigger than my own. I love you more. I could run out, sign a contract of my own. Abandon all that we built over the years. take that away. No, I never take, I never, never, never take that away. I love you more than any dollar signs and fame. I love you more than any old thrills that I could get with a new flame. Well, I love you more than record deals and fancy guitars and custom stuff all over the place. 'Cause your life is bigger than my own. Your life is bigger than my own. Yeah, your life is bigger than my own. I love you more. So much more. I love you more. I am creating my high